North America. Natural resources we've got absolutely none, which makes sense for all the invasions that America has carried out. Created by Asian waifu. But I see nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's just jump in. Holy shit, we're back. We're back once again in Cities Skylines, everybody. It's going to be once again an amazing experience. Global warming is very much a thing, as you guys can tell by the thermometer. What the hell is going on? The temperature is rising like there's no tomorrow. The scientists have been right. So in today's episode, we're gonna focus on Mexico out of all the places, and we're essentially gonna make it into a great civilization and build a wall and have America pay for it. And like I said, just before we begin, I just have to preface this video by saying this is all for memes. Don't get offended, Americans. I cannot afford to have you guys offended. You make up 60% of my demographic. If I offend 60% of my viewers, my channel is dead. Even more dead than it is right now. Holy shit. Honestly, I know this is a terrible idea. Simply because Americans are very proud people. So if we end up offending Americans, it is GG for my channel. It is a massive GG in my books, everybody. So first of all, I feel like we need to have like a sophisticated road network, once again, as any great nation should do. So all the supreme leaders of all the nations that want to be like actually supreme, reach out to me. Honestly, I can help you out very easily with making sophisticated road networks, which are going to create a shitload of traffic for you, which is going to increase pollution. But then also with people spending so much time in the cars, all you have to do is just basically jack up the road tax. Be like, yo, listen, if you spend on average of 55 hours a week in your car, you gotta pay more road tax. And you know what? We can make roads, make sure, essentially guarantee for any supreme leader that his citizens are gonna be stuck in those cars for that amount of time. It's going to be amazing. I honestly feel so evil playing Cities Skylines. I just come up with some of the worst policies the world has ever seen. I think I would actually make a very good communist dictator. I think I could actually make communism work. So if anybody has, you know, a country that they're willing to lend me for just like a few weeks, maybe a few years, just for me to experiment with my policies and everything, who knows? I might create the next America, you know, and it's going to be fantastic. Everybody is going to rejoice, and the populace is going to be extremely happy with the new dictator that they're going to have. Let's just grab one of these boys. Actually, I think we need a 2-lane road, because I don't feel like doing 2 parallel roads and make them look nice. It's just not going to work. And also, we gotta make sure to have like nice trees, so America is gonna be hella jealous. They're just gonna look at Mexico and they're gonna be like, holy shit. Those guys live in a hot environment and they manage to put trees right next to their border and right next to their roads. Holy crap, that's gonna be insane. Like, everybody is gonna be so jealous. I mean, this entire experiment is just to make America jealous. And we're gonna build the greatest wall the world has ever seen. Alright, I mean, this looks pretty accurate, right? You've got like San Diego, El Paso here or something, and then I'm sure you've got like Mexico City right on in the middle of Mexico. I mean, it would kind of make sense to have it in the middle of Mexico. If it's anywhere else, I'll be kind of concerned to have Mexico City outside of Mexico. That to me is just like Western propaganda right there. So I've never actually been to Mexico, believe it or not, so I just have to kind of, you know, interpret it in such a way that I've seen it portrayed in films, which is glorified essentially. I've just seen great things about Mexico all the time. Holy shit, there's just so many beautiful people. There's so many like amazing industry pieces. The technology is booming. I mean, they've got like the Silicon Valley 2.0 summer, right? I'm sure of it. I'm sure. And Cartel, if you're watching this video, listen. Listen to me. This is just a meme, all right? I'm just memeing, please. Holy smokes. I don't want to get on the bad side of the cartel. To be fair, I'd love to start my own cartel, but I don't think the UK government would be too happy with me doing that. Maybe if I actually pay enough taxes from that business of being a drug cartel, maybe they won't care too much. I guess we won't know until we actually try it. So holy shit, we might have to experiment with that very soon. I was kind of hoping we can pump all of our sewage towards the coast of Florida to kind of like, you know, scare away all the tourists from going to Florida all the time and have them to come to the Mexico version of Florida right here. I don't think we're actually going to be able to do that. So you know what? I only see one logical solution for this. Let's dig a giant hole in the US and let's fill it up with Mexico's sewage. Let's do it. It's going to be absolutely glorious. Holy shit. That looks like a giant asteroid impact. Look at that. All right, that is looking pretty accurate. The giant dump of the US. Holy shit. What if we just position it like this? Okay, that is looking pretty good. Hopefully, it's just gonna float to the bottom of this pit, and we're gonna forget about it. And we're just gonna have the US pay for everything, and US is gonna maintain it. So you know, it's gonna be good-ass quality, let me tell you. This is gonna be one of the world's wonders, if we can create a giant pit filled with shit. Never done before in City Skylines, everybody. I know, crazy ideas, brought to you by Vadact. First things first, I think we gotta start by building Mexico City right here. So we're just gonna plug down a bunch of high-density residential buildings just like this. And we're gonna basically force all of the factories to border with America. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, hopefully the wind direction is gonna be in our favor and it's gonna spew all that garbage towards them and not us. Okay, if it's gonna start spewing towards us, we might have to tear it down. And I'm sorry, Amazon rainforest, but you might have to soak up all that pollution. I mean, you're kind of designed to do that, to absorb all the carbon dioxide from the air, but we're gonna be emitting more than carbon dioxide. So to be fair, I don't want it to come down to that, but it might happen. It might happen sooner or later. Also, we need an airport. Where are we gonna put an airport? Can we just like plonk it right in the middle of our city? Fuck it, let's do it. Hopefully people aren't gonna complain about it. If they will, shit. We might have to do something about that. I mean, there's always an option of actually turning the drug cartel good. So that way we might actually be able to have them patrol the city. So if anybody steps out of line, they're gonna get shanked. And it's gonna be amazing. Oh, Mexico City. You look so goddamn beautiful, but there's one thing that is missing. A statue of your evil, I mean, a very nice dictator that needs to be placed down. So you guys know exactly who's ruling over you. I actually want to identify as a rock today, so there it is. There's a giant rock statue. Pretty sure that's like an asteroid or a meteor park. So there it is. That is my nose or my mouth, whatever you want to interpret that as. That is my giant-ass forehead. It is kind of egg-shaped, which is perfect for my face. So it looks just like me. I love it. Holy shit. I always thought like Mexican people love a cheeky bit of art. So you know what? Let's just place a shitload of universities of creative arts. I mean, those are modern technology institutes. So never mind. I always knew that Mexicans love their technology. Holy shit. Not like this. We also need the police. So like I said, the police is just gonna be disguised drug cartel, which is all fine. Okay, this is all gonna work out in our favor eventually because they already know how to control people. They already know how to extort money and everything. So we should be in the green. And best of all, if people get like lonely and bored, they can always hook them up with the good stuff, if you know what I mean. So it's all going to be fantastic. The population of this city is gonna be extremely happy. What the hell is going on here? Why is how did you import so many cars using planes? Oh my god. We just had 6,000 people show up all at once. I didn't think we were actually gonna have air traffic. My god. This is glorious. See? Everybody wants to move into this glorious nation, and I love it. Drug cartel, you might want to do something about this. We got a shitload of people that are being naughty right now. Convert them. Just like spread your religion to convert them into the police force or something. I'm sure you can do that, all right? I'm sure you hold a lot of negotiating power. So I think we might actually have to place down a couple more of these buildings right here. So I would say like we need a helicopter response unit in a couple of these places. Just like that. And stop complaining, goddammit! There's criminals everywhere! This is not very accurate of Mexico. What the fuck, dude? How dare you? That is very insulting to the people of Mexico. So we're gonna make commercial buildings. That's right. So the citizens of the Supreme Nation are just gonna go shopping. They're gonna get the latest and greatest Supreme, the latest and greatest Louis Vuitton. It's going to be amazing. Everybody is gonna get pimped out because every year the government is gonna start printing a shitload of money and paying its people just so they can pimp themselves out to make America jealous again. This place is booming already. All I can hear is just ding, 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 ding all the time. It's amazing. Holy crap. And I'm not talking about trucks going beep, bop, boop all the time, all right? I'm talking about actual buildings upgrading. I don't know if you guys ever experienced a building upgrade IRL. I have, because I'm an educated and a sophisticated person, and it sounds exactly like this. You just hear a massive ding whenever it upgrades and it sprawls out of the ground. It's so cool. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Once again, renewable energy, just to power this entire thing. So look, nobody's gonna complain about anything anymore, right? I hope that's going to be the case. If not, we're kind of screwed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't actually think about the lack of roads, the significant lack of roads leading into Mexico right now. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want to have a land connection with the US. That's why we're gonna build a giant ass wall. But it is still kind of nice to have some roads leading into your nation, just so you can deliver, like I said, all the latest and greatest Supreme and all the latest and greatest Gucci. People of Mexico have a lot of swag, okay? When they just walk around, you're like, holy shit, that is a good-looking man, that is a good-looking woman, and they definitely know how to dress. My goodness. All right, so let's just make more cities across Mexico. I'm sorry, but I actually don't know any other names of Mexican cities apart from Mexico City. I mean, it's kind of given that Mexico City is going to be in Mexico, so I just assume it is in Mexico. And I also assume it is the capital of Mexico. And if that assumption is correct, then I guess I done my research, which is stupidity, all right? Because I didn't research anything, I just kind of guessed it. So I'm hoping I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna comment about it and are gonna tell me otherwise in the comments. It's gonna be a disaster. I feel like our great city is missing one crucial thing. A bunch of very iconic Mexican landmarks. Like, for example, this pyramid, which I think is built in Mexico. It looks like an Aztec pyramid, so you know what? Let's just plonk it down here, because why the hell not? A sphinx. That belongs in Mexico also, so I don't understand why it's locked behind a paywall right now. What the hell is going on, game? I want to place it down. I want to place it down in Mexico, where it goddamn belongs. How dare you try to steal Mexican pride from the Mexican people, huh? Of this great nation. I just want to place it down for the people to enjoy, you know, for the family to take a day trip over to it and admire the great things that the ancient Mexicans have built for them, you know, their ancestors. But no, for some reason we cannot do that. Also, this looks pretty sweet. So I want to kind of demolish an entire residential block just to place it down. And we will, okay? Because the people will be grateful. A lot of closures and everything over here, so we're just going to get rid of them by just placing down other buildings which cannot be shut down. Because they're going to be government funded and we never run out of money. Because every time we approach that dreaded mark of running out of money, we just print some more money. And it's all fine. Holy shit. We've got solutions to all of Mexico's problems. Look at this. And tell me that Mexico doesn't look absolutely glorious. We've got so many people trying to come in all the time. And it's time to stop. It is time to build a wall to stop these people from coming in. Okay, we've had enough. We need to find a way in order to protect our borders. And the best thing we thought of was walls. Despite the fact that we can probably sneak in on planes or take a boat or maybe just walk around it or potentially travel to a different country and then travel in a different way. So, yeah, a lot of loopholes, but fuck it. It doesn't matter, okay? Let's just build this giant ass wall, just like that. And we're also gonna have only one way in into Mexico. A toll booth, right here. And then we need another one, right here. And then 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 another one, right here. And that's right, I have kind of entered the US soil, but that's fine. Like we said, essentially, the USA is gonna pay for this whole thing. And they will also have to pay in order to enter this great nation. All right, look at that. They will essentially get taxed so much in order to enter Mexico that that's basically going to cover any sort of debt we might have gotten into by printing a shitload of money. We have basically thought of all the problems that our country could face, and we will fix them with toll booths. It's going to be amazing, okay? It is a great new innovative idea that nobody came up with in the history of mankind. So I'd like to take full credit, and if there's any Nobel Prize kicking about the place, I would gladly take it, all right? So send it to my address, vadidaddy at vadistreet at vadiland.com. You know what? I'm not quite satisfied. I have a feeling those Americans, those pesky Americans, might find a way to sneak in. So you know what? Let's build a double wall, because why the hell not? It doesn't hurt to have double the protection. I mean, whenever you have coitus with a female, it's always good to use a couple of what the kids would call condoms in order to absolutely guarantee that there's no mishaps and no nasty surprises 9 months later. So here we go. Look at that. We got a double wall, and now it looks like a defensive goddamn fort. exactly as it should do. Also, I think we can actually create our own little version of the Amazon rainforest. So you know what? Just so we have the purest air available in the whole of the land, in the whole of the world, we're just gonna create an artificial Amazon rainforest so we can actually cut down the proper Amazon rainforest and not worry about it. Look at this! Now it looks actually beautiful. Holy shit! Mexico looks glorious. It is the best. And I love it. Oh, shit. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. We have nuked America. Yes. What a day. What a beautiful day. Look at that. Holy shit. Now a tornado rolls over it as well. It's going to spew all the cosmic dirt into the sky. Oh, man. I would not want to live on the American side, to be completely honest with you. Holy smokes. It doesn't look very nice. It's just a desolate wasteland. I mean, they do have this to kind of put out all the fire, but let's not talk about it, okay? Everything is looking good. We've got a few layers of defenses. What the hell? I think we have opened a pit of hell. Holy smokes. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, look, it's looking fine. Is it actually getting stopped? Oh, God. It is not getting stopped at all. Our defenses are not working as predicted. Holy smokes. Listen, I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is looking, very terrible right now. I mean, to be fair, the initial impact has kind of, never mind. It's still spreading. It's still going really strong. At least, you know, it is the great cleansing of Mexico of 2019. We're basically gonna clean all the streets, so the city is gonna be spotless. All right. Unfortunately, a little bit of a side effect of that is it also cleans humans. We were kind of hoping for just like plastic and dirt and all that, but it just gets rid of everything. So maybe the next generations that are gonna come along are gonna have a true supreme city, which is gonna be spotless. Okay, let's just pretend this is all bleach. Oh god, that's even worse, now that I think about it. Sorry everybody, but Mexico is lost. Holy shit, same thing can be said about America. My god, this looks glorious.